And one of those Canadians who actually got out of the region and has now made it home safely is Ontario's Bryan Jorgensen. He was actually in Dubai when the U.S.-Israel assault on Iran began. And Bryan joins us now. Bryan, good morning. It's good to see you and glad you're home safe. You were actually still in Dubai when the drone strikes first took place. In fact, those strikes we hear were quite close to where you were staying. Can you tell us about your time there and just how harrowing it was?
Yes, I was on the pedestrian bridge between the JBR beach and the Ain Dubai, which is their large observation wheel, and that's when all the explosions in the air as missiles were being intercepted and drones. It's just dozens of explosions, and across the beach is the Palm Jumeirah, and there was a loud explosion there and a fireball, and apparently the Fairmont Hotel was hit, which is really close to where I'm staying. There wasn't any panic, but you could feel the mood and the vibe change to being very serious. So we all decided just to leave, and I headed back to my hotel.
So, Bryan, hearing that flights were being suspended and then that the airspace was then closed, I know you contacted the Canadian Embassy to no avail, but then you emailed your local MP who helped you find one of the few Canadian flights out. But even with a booked flight, Bryan, that process of departing was quite terrifying, right?
Yes, just as I was calling my Uber to leave for the airport around 8 p.m., I heard a loud explosion, one of the loudest. My building shook, and apparently the building next to me was hit by a drone right when I was leaving for the airport. So normally a 20-minute ride to the airport took about an hour and a half, but I did manage to get to the airport and get on my flight.
Well, Bryan, a lot of that video we're showing, I know you shot yourself. It is quite something to take in, and I know it's been quite the ordeal. But again, glad that you're home safe, and thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story with us this morning here on TMS. Appreciate it.
Thanks for reaching out.